30 seconds or something.
Ah.
So, all right, that should be way better. So yeah, I did not know that you had to, that your resolution, yeah, I didn't know you could scale your viewport on XSplit.
It's crazy.
Still learning. Still learning. We're good now, though. I can read. So can I, Russian Dublin. You're not special.
I think he means he can read what you're writing.
I know. Just got to give people shit, because I can. Here's our little turlet. We actually already have... yeah, you can hack our codes. That's fine.
Son of a bitch.
If you want to like look through this whole stream and copy down and just like, we're open sourcing this, at this point. If you can parse all this and remake this game, then more power to you. You go for it.
Do it, sir.
I dare you. Now add Lua scripting. Oh, listen, we're not that fancy. Just not that fancy.
This fucking guy. Mesmerot! This guy, what up?
Mesmerot!
Right?
Somebody's got a best friend. Somebody's got a best friend.
You have no idea what I've been doing. Like at work, I after you set me up to like, hey, you should watch some of these Twitch guys, I've just become a fucking monster. Like, I need to watch people work while I'm working.
It's good. It's really a good thing to do.
Yeah, it's inspiring as shit is what it is.
Yeah, I know, because like we're sitting at work all day, like watching streams. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, man, I want to get home and work. That's right. 2D Heroes made me a mod on his channel. I thought that something happened because I was like, wait a minute, what's with the sword? Why do I get a sword? Did I level up?
Yeah, I made both of us mods on here so that people know who the people are here that are actually on stream. So that no one goes, I thought Psydra was beard game guy.
Yeah. Like Mike.
And actually, I think I can I think I might be able to I think I can host Psydra games just for no other reason than I can just do it.
Knob Rolls is online now.
Oh shit. Channel?
Oh my god, my wife.
How do I host people?
Oh, babe, that was the best stew ever. Wash that down with some drink. Alright, back to moving shit around.
How do you host other channels? I've never done this.
2D Heroes would know.
I feel like everyone but me would know.
Well, I don't know. I don't do any of this shit.
I don't do any of this shit, so I thought it would be like in a convenient place, like on this channel I could just hit a button to do it, but
that's what you get for thinking, boy.
Yeah. /host name? Like just type that in chat? So like I can literally just go /host I show Psydra games from your channel's chat. I see.
Ah.
So let's go to my channel.
You want me to do that too?
If you want.
Not that anybody ever looks at the Ibuki 3D channel. I think we had like 4 whole viewers when we were streaming our vidges.
Games. Huh. Look at that.
What happened?
That was easy.
You did it?
Host this half. Oh, you can only host a certain number of channels within half an hour. There we go. That was easy enough. Sweet. Thanks, guys. That will make things easier now. Okay. Let's see. So we're fixing some bugs right now.
Bugs.
So we have this bug that Kyle sent me that says the duration offset setting increases the amount of bullets produced by a turret dramatically. Not just a little bit. It increases dramatically.
Of course it's dramatic.
So we're going to make it less dramatic. So yeah, I have no idea where this is happening. So we're gonna investigate. Here's our turret. Although this is a beam turret, really. By canon, this is a beam turret, but we're gonna just use it as a bullet turret. Super simple. Here, all we got to do is just add a turret script onto it. We have a bunch of settings here. I'm gonna have it. Some of these names may not make sense to you, which is fine, because these turrets can be used to either shoot beams or just fire out bullets. And so the duration off is the amount of time in between, like firing, basically. And duration on is only applicable to beams. That is the amount of time that the beam shoots out of the turret. So we don't really need that. Now we're going to toss a little bullet prefab, bullet cargo. I always use bullet cargo because it's the first one that I notice.
You don't say.
Create empty child. This is going to be our tip object. And so we put the little gun tip into here, and that's so. Whoops. That's so we can just kind of put this wherever we want. We're going to put it right on the tip here.
Just the tip.
Just the tip. Okay, so now we have our bullet prefab. We're not in beam mode. We're going to line bullet rotation, which actually we're not going to do that. I'm going to trust that the prefab was created with the correct rotation, but we can. So yeah, that's a setting so that if you have
some dangerous assumption.
If you have a turret that kind of goes up at a 45-degree angle, you don't necessarily want your bullet to also turn at a fully 45-degree angle. But we have the option to do it if we want to. And debug print, we're not going to do that just yet. Portal group is only if you're shooting out portals, which you should never do. How do you recommend transferring data between scenes like a character stats? Great question. It depends a little bit on what kind of game you're making. If you're making like a single player game, then honestly I would probably just do it with like statics. If you make yes, static manager, exactly. 2D heroes is all over that shit. So for instance, in this game, we have, let me get to it. We have this script called init level, and all it does is it just holds a bunch of information. So things like whether or not the character is inside of a portal space. It saves the current room that you're in. It saves the amount of time that you've been in that room. It saves lighting, the gravity, because we can change the gravity on a per room basis. And so we just have a bunch of statics that can just at any time set those variables. And so and this stuff never goes away. That's why it's called static. So if you just want to save a whole bunch of variables that just never go away the entire time that the game is running, static is definitely the easiest way to do that. There are other ways that can be questionable. There's a don't destroy on load command that Unity has, so that you can have an object that always stays no matter what scene you load and all that kind of stuff. But it can get a little hairy just because you'll need to make sure that it's in the first scene that you do and that you're not loading it every scene as well. You're not loading like a second instance of it. It makes it kind of a pain in the ass, to be honest. So static, I'm gonna go with 2D heroes on this one and say static managers are pretty handy in that way. So let's see. So we're gonna test this out first, and we're just gonna let's just jump in this and see if we are getting bullets like we're supposed to. Whoa, that bullet is getting fired out so fast you probably are not even seeing it on stream. Bullet speed. Let's go ahead and turn that down a little bit. That's a little better. Yeah, it's still pretty fast though. But it's reasonable enough. I really feel like should have adjusted that. There we go. We can kind of just jump onto these new platforms. Okay. So, just for sake of convenience here, let's just go ahead and move this turret, this little turret down here.
Turlet.
Just so I got a better view of it and I don't start standing on top of it. Okay, so this is a turret working the way that it's supposed to. It's not the right type of turret, canonically, but we're going to ignore that for now. So what the bug is, if Kyle did not lie to me, what's going to happen here is if I turn on this duration offset, I'm going to put a 1 in there, it says that apparently it will shoot out more bullets for some reason. I'm fascinated, so let's go. Yep, that's a few more bullets. That is a few more bullets that it shoots out right there. You can see the little thing going crazy over here.
My screen might actually be covering it, dude.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yep. Might want to fix that.
Well, I can fix that, and watch this. Watch this. Watch how pro this is. You'll see it. You'll be so impressed with how pro that what
I'm
just
waiting.
happened there.
Suspense. I mean, your lag is killing me.
You can see. Yeah, I know. Let's see.
What?
So there's a few too many bullets that happen when we add this offset. I'm gonna guess. Here's my guess about part of what's happening here is that the longer that I make this, and I don't know if that was specifically in his bug, but the longer that I make it, the longer it will be shooting out that those bullets. So if I only make this like 0.2, we're gonna get like a little chunk of them. No, it looks like it's. Oh, it looks like it's longer. All right, so that is some. Oh, so the offset must be. So what if I made it 1.5? We're just kind of testing all the different variables I can think of. So this will produce a little one. So the duration offset is somehow the amount of time between when it turns on and when it turns off. I'm thinking that maybe the duration off got changed, the duration offset. Let's see. Let's go back actually. Too many windows, too many windows.
Gotta go back in time.
Chris just said my beard is magnificent. Apparently, people tune in for the beard.
They do. I mean, you even have a nickname already.
I was thinking about trimming, and now I feel like I can't. I feel like I'd be disappointing everyone. So sure. Okay, so let's go ahead and look into this. So we're going to look for our duration offset here. So what this really should be doing is just kind of delaying the amount of time. Actually, we're going to do one more quick test.
Do it.
And we're going to make this 3 seconds and then see what we get here. Yeah, still a whole shit ton of objects there.
Fuck you.
That is 3-minute lag between. Well, I didn't see it right away. I think you're just. That was my delay in checking Skype, not the delay of stream.
Oh.
So let's see. Duration offset. Yeah, so I'm doing some math here that I probably didn't even really understand. So, you know. So that's what happens. That's what happens when you do math that you're not 100% sure of. Horrible, horrible things happen.
Way to go, boy.
Current dir. So basically, what I need to happen here is. So I have a delay, but the thing is I can't reset. Actually, I didn't check the. This is the timer one. I don't know. But if I put a timer, damn it.
Fuck you.
If I put a timer up here, let's see it. I'm assuming it will do the same thing, but we're gonna check just in case. Timer, and we're gonna add the whole timer component, and we're gonna put our turret under that. I'm guessing it's gonna do the same thing. No, timer was not. I feel like I don't know if that's the right default to have. When you add a timer to something, by default, it doesn't activate when you start the game. I don't know if that's a great default.
That's definitely not a great default.
Does the same thing. So duration offset is a problem. So what I do is I have this current duration, which is just the amount of time that the timer has been running. And so what I do is I make sure that the current duration is greater than the duration offset, because the duration offset is the amount of time before we get our loop going. And so
damn it.
Let's see. Beam mode. So this is our problem section right here, because this is the beam mode. So this is the bullet. So our bullet is just checking that if current duration minus the duration offset, duration is less than last offset. And oh, did I just find it? I think I may have just found it. So I think what the problem is that I'm setting this to current dir minus duration offset. Oh, damn you. Source control. Good. Putting security on things, making sure I don't fuck up, and this is what I get for it. I still didn't put in our little FAQ, I don't think. So for like what we're using and all that stuff, and apparently now they have Visual Studio 2013 Express. Now that the Community Edition came out, I feel like I gotta get that. That came out like a couple of days ago.
I need to actually start getting acclimated with that. I just got on literally like an hour and a half ago.
Yeah.
So
check out. Okay, so now that I can save this, that may have just fixed our problem. I don't want to assume too much.
I'm excited already.
It did indeed. It did indeed fix our problem. So it wasn't my math. It was just it's like when you do. It's like imagine you did a for loop, but you didn't iterate on the variable, and you just kept your I at 0 forever, and you just looped forever. That's kind of like what happened here.
That sucks.
Yeah, it was unfortunate. How long do these fucking bullets last? Good lord. 30 seconds? You don't need a platform to stay in your level for 30 seconds. You jerks.
You should have a stern talking to Kyle about that.
So, that's probably Alex's fault.
Oh. Alright.
It's almost always Alex's fault.
Who just got on, what was it, 5 Days at Freddy's?
Hmm?
He just got on 5 Days at Freddy's. We're in the middle of a stream.
Alex?
Yeah.
Should be playing Dark Scavenger.
I know he should be.
Alright. Let's see. Okay, so here's our next bug. If drop platforms respawn time is set to 0, it will change to the same number as the drop time during gameplay. That's fascinating. I must be doing that somewhere. So we're going to put in a drop platform. We're going to set the respawn time to 0. And apparently, it's just going to change by magic.
It's magic!
Let me check out my little scene file. Testing area. Okay, just so I can save this and not have to deal with that shit. Go, and now we're gonna put a little. Actually, let's take our button. Let's take our little button. Oh, P.S. AJ, if you're like ready for stuff and you want to send me that any animation stuff.
Oh, you want me to FBX that out?
Yeah, I mean, I can probably I can do Spider Mouse first.
Spider Mouse? I can give you a pass to that.
Yeah, I think I have it. Is the thing.
Yeah, I think I put
did you
Spider
update
Mouse, Yeah, I didn't update it. No, I put it in Motion Builder and then I gave it to you.
Okay.
So it should be nice and clean in your scene.
Sweet. Yeah, I think my surface.
I think I'm putting way too much effort into these UVs.
Okay. So let's see. Let's put a little drop platform on here. So we got a tag for drop plat. We're going to add the drop platform script. We're going to set our time, respawn time. So let's just test it out right here. This platform should go away. It should take 0.2 seconds to go away, and then 2 seconds later it should come back. So let's see if that works.
I have faith in you, sir.
Okay, it went away, and it came back. And that seemed like 2 seconds to me, roughly. I don't know. I'm not a fucking clock, but let's just see what happens.
I'm not a fucking clock.
What I fucking look like? A fucking machine? Holy shit! Look at that.
What is it?
Yeah, it seems like something must be in the start function to just like set those two to the same thing. I can't imagine why that would be.
Right.
But I've done dumber things for this game before, so.
Just throwing one thing out that's semi not teleporter related. I'm curious, and maybe 2D Heroes can answer this for us. How do you guys get it so that when somebody actually follows us, that it lets us know?
That's a great question. I've been wondering that actually. So many people have like fucking celebrations in their video.
Yeah,
like,
I have no idea how to figure that one out.
I have no idea how to do that. I've been meaning to look it up, but I mean, if somebody already knows, that's right here.
I can make a little animation of like Spaceman Mike doing something.
He doesn't have fingers, right? But maybe he can give a thumbs up. I don't know.
Maybe he could just look at their name. We got that. This is the thing. Oh, okay.
What is Trent doing anyway? He was streaming
Trent?
earlier.
What the hell?
I didn't see him.
He like disappears.
Now I'm on drop platform. That's what I'm doing. I forgot what script I'm supposed to be loading up here. Drop platform.
You get caught up in that.
I was gonna go with something like platforms in disguise, but
no.
All right, no, fine, whatever. Fuck you.
Oh, what's this? Rush. How does he even say? Oh, Rushing. I mean, the Dublin part I can get.
Yeah, Dublin. I know. I know how to say Dublin.
Yeah.
Night Dev follow alert.
Well,
Interesting.
You would, Captain Irish.
Install for OBS for other software because we're not cool enough
Oh, I know, right?
to use some OBS.
Oh! Are you Shane Dublin?
Ah.
That's really clever.
Does Twitch not let you like capitalize different things? Like, can you not have your own caps
I don't know.
for that? That's weird.
Hey, babe. Can we get the air on?
Okay. Alright, so respawn time equals 0, so drop down. Respawn time plus equals... Oh!
It's like a fucking furnace.
I've been listening to Minecraft Villagers all day. That's what they do.
Oh my god.
So this is a fun bug.
Fun bug.
Because this is actually the reason that I have this line in here to begin with is because is to basically be legacy compatible, so to speak. Before we had our new timing system, what I would do is the platform would go away after a certain amount of time, but then what we would do is we'd have a separate counter that counted the amount of time before the platform comes back.
Right.
So basically, like if the platform took 1 second to go away, and then came back 2 seconds later, then we would have a one timer that went for a second. Once the platform went away, it would run the second timer that would check for the 2 seconds, and so the whole cycle is actually 3 seconds. So now that we only have one timer that controls everything, we have to account for that full cycle instead of just the individual pieces of that cycle.
I'm gonna fucking clock.
So yeah, exactly. Would just manually delete the fucking thing and then drop a new one in a second later. So what I did was, this is kind of like, it's a little bit hacky, but it works perfectly except for in this one case, where if the respawn time is set to 0, what the game interprets that as meaning is not that you respawn in 0 seconds, that is to say instantly, but what actually happens is you just never respawn. So the problem now is that because I'm adding the drop time to the respawn time, if you set it to 0 and your drop time is like 1 second, then it will add the respawn time. I'll add the drop time to the respawn time, and now you have a respawn time of 1 second. So you can't make a 0 second respawn time, or you would have to make it negative your drop time. So super easy fix, just like the last one, only I'm actually sure of this one. So what I can just say is that if respawn time is greater than 0, then we do this. And so that means that if the respawn time is 0, or if it's negative, then, just deal with it. Then I don't know what would happen if it were negative.
Ha! I'm like completely asked. I'm not even on your stream anymore.
What you talking about? Oh, what happened to Skype? Oh, I unchecked it and then checked it again. What the fuck?
Not that I care.
What the fuck?
What are you breaking, son?
I don't know. When I uncheck Skype and then check it again, you come back, but then like a second later you're gone. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck is going on with that. Okay, now you're good.
Nope, there I go.
I was trying to, at the beginning of this stream, I was really trying to defend XSplit, and
Yeah, I don't think we can anymore.
It's making it really hard on me.
Oh my god, there's like 80 of me now.
This is what we call the Ibuki portal to another dimension. And then what we do is this, and now there really are just so many.
Oh god, don't do that. You fucking asshole.
Anyways. Okay.
Oh,
so
split.
I'm gonna guess that this is gonna fix everything. So now I tab back to Skype, of course. So now the respawn time is 0. We go ahead and we play, and it looks like everything makes sense once again. So yay. Yay for us. I'm really curious though now what would happen if you put a negative number in there. So I think it would still like just never come back. That would have been an easy way to just have the platform never come back instead of writing special code for if you put in 0-second respawn time. I'm sorry, Hughes. Am I blowing your mind right now? Is that what's happening?
I think he was just confused by the our little Skype debacle.
Oh yeah. Okay. So we got platforms once again that work beautifully. Actually, I can. Let's go over here. Switch over to the old. Doink, doink. Works like a charm. Okay. And bling. Man. Oh, some good stuff in there.
Sweet man.
Oh, chopped his leg off.
Oh, okay. So Hughes is actually following the programming. He's confused as to what's going on.
Oh.
Well,
I'm more than happy to answer questions.
Yeah,
if that would help. Oh, took his feet off.
Yeah, whatever's
So
on your mind. I mean, Joe is the guy to the guy to ask, and then we've got 2D Heroes in the chat. So I mean, we got plenty of people to pull from here.
Yeah, getting some sweet deaths in here.
Are you?
Yeah.
I can't see him focused on making these as epic as humanly possible, even though I'm working on the back of it right now.
Okay. Are you Shane Dublin? I'm gonna go ahead and just be insulted that you just said that C# is like Java.
It's like Java if you threw it in the sewer.
Oh dear. Nobody respects Java, trust me.
Dude, now I'm drinking.
Let's see. Alright, so we have fixed both of those little bugs, so that's good. Yay, productivity!
So I'm just about done with this. I'm gonna get you, just because I'm kind of on a roll, I'm gonna, let me just finish this up before I get you your character.
2D Heroes.
What do you say?
I'm sorry, I can't agree. I mean, like, I understand JavaScript's like a kind of whole different beast and that stuff, but like, you know, I've read some defenses of Java, and the only convincing defense of Java that I've ever read is that Java, that you can basically be a bad programmer in Java, like, and that's kind of how you're supposed to program in Java. It was basically, the whole thing was about how like Java is really just kind of like mindless thing. Like you do things that are considered bad practices in other languages, and it's fine because that's really the way you're supposed to do it in Java, and it's like the only way to do it in Java. And so you can kind of be like messy and whatever, and it kind of just doesn't matter, and it's kind of like mindless task. And And I agree with that, but I find that to be a problem. I don't think that's a point in its favor so much.
Not so much.
So let's see. So what else do we have? Okay, so we have Spider Mouse. Let's actually, this sounds like a bug.
2D Heroes, I'm with you, man. Anything that gets the job done.
I don't want to sell you on Java just because it's dumb.
Look, I don't want you to get turned off because it sucks.
No. Like he so the Java's frame. I assume because they said like you can be a bad programmer with it, and it doesn't really matter.
Oh.
Yeah. And like again, that may be true. That may be a legitimate reason to use Java. To just be like, well, I don't really feel like if you don't really care about good engineering, then go ahead and use Java, and that's fine. And if that's for you, it's the same reason as using like something like GameMaker, where you're like, okay, if that's what works for you, and you don't really want to go any deeper than that, and you don't really care about like the engineering behind what you're doing, and you just want to make something, then sure, go ahead.
RPG Maker.
I'm not going to say that makes the tool or the language good. It makes it useful for you, but I would much rather people actually like learn good practices for things and proper things. So web dev. Well, are you talking about Java or JavaScript? Because I know web dev is very JavaScript heavy. Yeah, 2D Heroes is on the same thing. Okay, yeah, JavaScript. That's very different. It's very, very different. So let's find out what's.
I like Epic Error. Epic Errors chime in. He said, but it runs on 5 billion devices. How could it be wrong?
Yeah, I mean that may be true. I would say probably 1 billion of those devices are Blackberries. So not all devices are created equal.
Oh.
Sector 4, level 47. Let's find out what's going on there.
Stings a bit.
I'll go put it back to gameplay.
Do it.
Okay, so let's go to Sector 4. Let's travel. Travel with me to Sector 4, where we are going to maybe find a bug.
2D Hero says he's got like 12 Blackberries he hasn't even opened.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Sector 4, open, man. What are you doing? I don't have all night.
Sure we do. It's fucking...
Kind of.
Isn't it Friday? Oh, wait.
Don't tell Unity that we have all night, because it'll take all night. Alright, Sector 4, level 47. Let's go to good old level 47.
In a row? Oh, it's 37. Damn it, I fucked it up.
Sector 4, level 47, Dix.
In a row? Zing!
Set start point. It's Alt-Shift-S now. You had to change that shortcut.
Brownie points to anybody that gets that.
It's phonist. I am phonist. I have an Android phone.
No, he's very phonist. Like, when I got a fucking iPhone, I thought he was going to disown me.
I nearly did. Nearly did.
Fine, you win. Go on then.
I think people are going to hear Alex's angel voice.
Oh no.
Level 47 angel boss? Really?
Oh, you just...
Oh, so I don't know what he means by this now.
What seems to be your boggle?
I don't even know how you...
Alright, I'm done playing with you now. I'll show you what happens when you don't listen to me.
I hope that people are... Oh shit, I'm gonna die. Oops.
What'd you break?
Here, this is it. Okay. So... thought I fixed this though. Alright. Here's our console. So yeah, so this is, the checkpoints here are broken. So what's supposed to happen is that you're supposed to be able to, they do hear the voice. That's amazing.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, that is our designer, Alex. He does these little VO things and then, and like pitch shifts them. At least I think he does. That doesn't.
I hope he does.
Hope that's pitch shifted. But yeah, what's supposed to happen here is like you're supposed to. The checkpoints are supposed to. If you die at a certain point in here, the checkpoint is supposed to. Supposed to save the point and then reset everything. But it doesn't seem to be doing that. And you know what? Fuck. Fuck. I think I know what this is, and that's really sad for me. That's really sad for me. This is a this is a new feature, basically. I guess I was kind of asking for these, right? We were running out of features. So this is kind of a new feature.
What happened?
So the way that checkpoints work is that once an object is activated, it saves it and then you either leave the level or you go through a checkpoint.
Yeah.
It saves the state of that object as having already been activated. So, so that the next time you enter that room, or the next time that, if you die and reset,
Yeah.
It doesn't reactivate that object because you've already saved it as like you've already done this thing. You went through a checkpoint. The problem now is that what Alex wants is effectively partially completed objects. To the point where if you only got so far in a level, then like let's say you got the first 5, you went through you go through a trigger point, and that trigger point has 10 objects that all get activated at different times sequentially. You get through the first 4 and then you die. What normally happens is if you go through a checkpoint after you first activate that trigger point, it saves that trigger point and says you've already activated this and you saved the level, so we're not going to reactivate that trigger point. What has to happen now is it has to save the state of each one of the objects in there so that it starts where it left off when you saved, which is kind of a huge pain in the dick.
Sounds like a pain in the dick.
Oh boy. And the other part of it is, if this is what I think it is, well, let's I think we're debug printing all of these. So let's see what happens.
Fine, you win. Go on then. Oh, you just missed it. Oops, too bad. Try again.
I'm gonna go ahead and clear it.
Shame, too slow.
Clear again.
Alright, I'm done playing with you now. I'll show you what happens when you don't listen to me. Jump, now. Stay where you are, now.
Boom. Okay, so I just died. and that canceled everything that was going to happen in trigger portal 4, which is this one right here. Oh boy.
What happened?
Um,
2D Heroes giving a shit.
Yeah. Well, so 2D Heroes, you can tell that to Alex when he streams, but because I'm not responsible for the design of this thing, but what you're really supposed to do is what you learn throughout the course of this game is that this is the angel character speaking to you, and the idea is that you effectively learn that the angel is always lying to you. So by this point in the game, you kind of understand that whatever the angel says, you do the opposite.
It's like Supernatural.
So, yeah.
Castiel is always a dick.
Yeah, you gotta be like, no, I don't trust you. You're an angel, and they're dicks. Alright. So you can see we canceled all of these. Actually, you can't see that. If I brought it up here, though, you could see it. We canceled all of these objects that were going to be triggered sequentially if you didn't die. But once you die, it cancels anything that was going to happen. So basically, if there's a really long sequence of things that happen, you can't just die the first time and then just sit there and wait for it to all play out so that you can see what happens. We want you to die many, many times and be surprised by everything that happens. So we cancel all of the objects that we're going to. Later, Hughes. I still don't know how to say your name.
Hughes.
Hughes.
I don't know. I think
Hughes.
So.
Hughes.
I gotta do the drawings, so I need my Wacom tablet. Where the hell is it?
Okay, so we cancel all of these things right here. So the problem is that we canceled them after we already saved the state. I think after we already saved the state. But you know what? Now that I think of it, we should add a little save thingy in there. Let's add a little save debug log. So done with this turret. Drop platform rather. Done the turret and the drop platform. We're gonna go ahead to the trigger zone. Trigger zone. Check that out for edit. Yes, I would love to do that. And then we open up trigger zone. So I have a bunch of debug log calls for when everything happens if you check that little box. But what I don't have a log for is when you save. So debug print.
Come help us with the stream.
Let's call it room time, I think. Room time. Is it room? It's room time. I'm gonna stop second guessing myself. So what I want to do is have it so that when this trigger zone is getting saved, I want to make sure that we know about it, and so in the order of things that are happening, I can find out if you are saving the state of this trigger after you've already entered it, and if that's the case, then we need to do something about that so that you can reactivate it if you die midway through this level. So game object name plus saving. So let's do this. So you can kind of watch this debug log in real time now, I think. Let's go over here.
Go on then.
I'm gonna inch over to it. Oh man. Terminal's no receiver. I don't know why that is. I don't like that.
Oh, you just missed it.
You little jerk.
Oops, too bad. Aw, try again.
Okay, so here's where I'm gonna clear this. So here's where shit gets crazy.
Shame. Too sad.
Crazy.
Actually, I think it's so yeah, so you can see we saved all of these things now. We saved Portal 4. Trigger Portal 4. Yeah, so we saved it once again. And let me just double check. Saving if temp activate. So yeah, we have already activated trigger number 4.
Alright, I'm done playing with you now. I'll show you what happens when you don't listen to me.
Okay, so we're gonna let ourselves die now.
Stay where you are. Now.
Boom. Okay. So we just got fucked up. And this is all the stuff that happened since we got into that last teleportal and it kind of moved away. Let's see. Player entered. Hughes. I guess I'm gonna stick with Hughes then.
What happened?
I think that was the time that. Do we have a sensor on here? Or does Twitch do that or what?
What happened?
I'm just wondering, cause Hughes, we got little stars for. Hughes says every time you try to correct yourself, you just blank it up more, even more.
Well, I'm assuming that's fucking up more, but
I assume so, but like that makes me angry that we have a sensor on here and I don't want one.
yeah, not a fan. Not a fan.
And I don't know if you have to have one, but if we can turn it off, I want to.
Yeah.
I don't believe that there's such things as bad words.
Ain't no such thing. I don't need your bad words.
Okay, so the problem is that apparently all of these triggers are getting activated like from the first moment that you get in here. So that's a problem. That's a really big problem. Did it censor it? It did. Oh hey, look at this. This is Frankie Wash. You do see my face, Frankie Wash. I see your username. Thanks for stopping by. Hope I don't know how much of he's seen of the game.
Is this a homie?
Frankie Wash is also making an indie game. He's yet another ex-harmonixer.
Wow.
We have so many of them. They're just
so much harmonics
all over the place. They're just fucking littering the world. There's so many people who got laid off from harmonics.
They're just all alum.
Yeah. Yes, Epic Error. It did censor it. I guess maybe it doesn't censor it on your end. But yeah, I don't know. That's annoying. I'm gonna have to look up Twitch censoring because I don't like it. I do not approve. Let's see.
Makes me pissed off.
The other guy
Who the fuck is this kid?
is AJ/Ibuki. He is. I did add him to our page. He's our animator / now modeler, 3D generalist.
I'm painting right now.
He does all the 3D things. All the art things. Does the art things.
It does the art.
It's not an Alex Gold. Alex is, I don't know, probably sleeping. Or no, he was playing a fucking game.
He's playing fucking 5 Days at Freddy's.
Yeah, we're sitting here like working on this game that we're trying to make, and he's fucking playing games.
After both of us just put in how many hours of work?
I know. I came home, I took my dog out to poop, and then I did this.
I came home, I said hi to my wife, and then I did this.
Whoa.
Whoa! It's probably Alex getting pissed.
Oh, you made beard guy after beard. Oh, you made beard guy. I don't know what that means. I don't know.
Is
what
that Alex?
means. No, I don't know what Frank said. Oh, you made beard guy. I don't even know who he's talking to. Hey, fucking Jesus Christ!
I thought maybe that was Alex talking some shit.
Oh boy. Report as spam. Yeah, take that. Okay. Oh. No, AJ did not make Spaceman Mike. Yeah,
I wish I did.
I don't think he wants to take credit for that.
No, I never will.
No, that was the guy who made Spaceman Mike. Is I forget. I think the concept was done by one of Alex's coworkers, Rag, and the model and original animations were done by another one of his coworkers named Min, who I don't know. I haven't heard much from either of them in a while. But AJ has taken over the animation stuff for him, so it's been going really well. We have new animations, in fact, that we need to implement tonight if we can. If this one bug doesn't. No, I'm not saying it's on you. I'm saying that if this one thing does not consume my entire life. StarCraft guy? Is he? I guess he's like kind of sci-fi. So let's see. So I guess what we're looking for is which. So Portal 6 is the one that we entered. That is going to activate a whole bunch of things, I guess. It's going to activate. It activates two things. It activates moving teleportal and then trigger Portal 7. Trigger Portal 7 looks like the big one.
Oh.
Activating, yeah. So Portal 7 is the big one. So once you enter Portal 7, then it activates this guy, because those only happen 6 seconds in, 2.5. Okay. And then, see here, I think is the issue coming up here. So we just saved trigger Portal 7 right here because we got through a checkpoint.
Later, Frankie Wash.
Let's see.
Nice meeting you.
Alright, yeah. Peace, man. Yeah, thanks for stopping by.
To Rusna Collab. We're actually going through Skype, and I'm streaming my shit to Mr. Beard, and yeah, he's just streaming it through his stuff.
Yeah, I can show you and open the horrible portal to the hell dimension that is multiple screens. But in this handy little software, you can just add a Skype video, and that'll just kind of add what you need, and then he can share a screen and also have his webcam going, and multiple people can have their webcams going, so we can actually get like a full party up in here, and be showing all the people.
Epic Air was pointing out that he said, "Are all AAA developers coming into the indie scene now?" He's seen other Harmonix people, and I guess the other person that he saw was Frank.
Yeah, I think Frank got like he was talking about some like PlayStation deal where you can get like dev kits or like licenses for Unity for PlayStation 4 and Vita and stuff like that. So I think he's making a game called Blood Alloy.
Oh, cool.
And
the name sounds cool.
Yeah. And so yeah, I don't know, I haven't heard of him streaming, but if he does, like, that would be cool. I would
he
totally
just said that
watch
he just said that he was gonna leave to go stream.
Oh, right now he's leaving?
Right now.
Oh, okay. Well then,
That's what he's doing. He's trying to steal our viewers.
I was gonna say now it actually seems like he's trying to encroach on our territory here, but
Right.
you know.
Oh, we just lost 2 viewers. They're all going to Frank.
I'm gonna keep an eye now on this game development channel.
Right.
So
All right. Let me. I think I might have like a quick first pass of this to just dump into just to see how it works. But after I'm done with this, I'm gonna export Mike for you.
cool. So yeah, I think what's happening here is that so we're activating temp VO. Oh, that's temp VO 07. Activating trigger portal 07, and then I think it's because it is. So then these are all the ones that are saving, and number 7 saves. So I think that when you activate, yeah, that does make sense. When you go into a trigger zone and it's a checkpoint, it saves itself so that you don't redo that checkpoint. Which is a little problematic.
That's problematic.
So I'm guessing right here that now when I hit enter, nothing's really going to happen because I'm kind of doing a little fly cheat action over here. Where is, so number 7 is now down here. The problem is that it is already saved, so wow, Frank knows how to hold me tight.
Wow.
Okay.
Take care, Epic Air. It was. Thanks for watching us.
Let's see if he is on. I'm gonna make sure. I don't see him yet, unless he's under some weird name I don't know about.
There we go. Nice, clean fucking text.
I think he would call it like Blood Alloy or something. But whatever. He doesn't need our viewership then, I guess.
Bastard.
Yeah, whatever. He can do what he wants. Alright, so I'm going to do one little test here, and I'm going to force myself to die on the very first thing that happens.
I have faith in you.
Fine.
Because technically right here, you can't die. Like, you get in there and there's no opportunity right here for you to die in any way. Fortunately, or actually, so there is one, and we have a suicide button. So I just blew his head off, and now, so it canceled a bunch of stuff, apparently, which I didn't think. But now if I hit enter, oh, yep, see now I can just die to this portal. Because it's already activated. So that's weird. I guess we do want to keep the ability for you to suicide whenever you want to. So that's going to cause some issues. I don't know. Alright. Okay. So, yeah, that's going to be a problem. Oh, I have all these fucking debug logs for things detaching. Need to turn those off.
Alright, cool. These UVs are actually going to work, Joe.
Was that now?
These UVs are going to work. So I just wanted to test it to make sure that the UVs would work. And they do. So.
Sweet.
Yep. So yeah, that should be fun. What the hell is this?
I'm gonna really quick remove these debug calls. I think they should be in the activate joint script. The detaching thing should be under detach. Yeah. I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of that real quick. Activate joint. Yes, do it. Okay. So, it seems that what we need to do when we save is save the state of every single object that is in here. Which I don't really know. I'm trying to think of a way that's not horrible to do that. Let's see if I can get through this level at all.
Fine, you win. Go on then. Oh, you just missed it. Oops, too bad. Aw, try again. Shame, too slow. Alright,
Let's see if I can do this.
I have faith in you.
You don't listen to me.
You gotta do the opposite of what they say.
Stay where you are. Now.
Boom.
Now.
Oh, fuck. You asshole. You fucking asshole, Alex.
What do you do?
One of the commands, you're supposed to do the opposite of whatever the angel says. So, but at one point, the angel says to duck. Which of course is not a thing that we have here.
Ah, weak.
So, but what you have to do is jump, which I guess is still the opposite of
Alright, I'm done
Of
playing
ducking.
with you now. I'll show you what happens when you don't listen to me. Jump now. Stay where you are. Now. Duck now. If only you learned to duck. Alright, try this. Stay to my left.
I don't know. Okay, so yeah, I have trouble with the whole left versus right because the angel says stay to my left, and so that could mean either thing because the angel right now is facing
Go on then.
the camera,
Oh, you just
Right.
missed it.
so I never know which one is which.
Try again. Shame, too slow. Alright, I'm done playing with you now. I'll show you what happens when you don't listen to me. Jump, now. Stay where you are. Now. Duck, now. If only you learned to duck. Alright.
Okay,
try
let's see.
this.
See what happens.
Stay to my left.
What the fuck?
Stay to my left. I mean, my right. You're good. I'll give you that. Unfortunately, this next attack will kill you. You can't jump high enough. 3, 2, 1, die!
Oh, that's right.
What happened?
Damn it! I forgot how to get through that. I forgot. I think I can do this now. I think I can do
I'm gonna stop my stream for 1 second.
it. How dare you?
Fine,
Sorry, man.
you win. Go on then.
So you're gonna get like a fucking. I'm gonna be all. Oh my god!
Try again. Shame, too
Loud.
slow. Alright, I'm done playing with you now. I'll show you what happens when you don't listen to me. Jump, now. Stay
Okay.
where you are. Now.
Oh, that was so close. Holy
If
shit.
only you learned to duck. Alright, try this. Stay to my left.
Bing.
Stay to my right. Stay to my left. I mean, my right. You're good. I'll give you that.
Okay.
Unfortunately, this next attack will kill you.
Here's the
You
tricky
can't
part.
jump high enough. 3, 2, 1, die! How did you survive
I cheated
that?
a little bit, and that's how I survived it.
You're a monster. Stay away from me.
Oh god. Oh god. I forget. I don't know. I don't know this part. Oh god.
Stay close to me. Be with me and be set free.
I think you go over here.
Do you see now? You can't defeat me. You need me. Succumb to my strength, my power, my will.
And that's how the angel dies, guys. Spoilers. So, I guess he doesn't have a way out of this level. Just kind of chilling here now. Oh, I think he was gonna do something like jump
Okay,
up
back.
here. Word. I think.
Oh, Trent's on.
Word, Trent. I didn't see it. Oh, hey. Seriously, I have to get off what she says. She's yeah, I guess the credits roll here. That's all that happens.
I can't actually even hear the angels, so whatever they're hearing it, I'm not hearing it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so we've got a big problem to deal with now, which is if you die midway through this level, there's so many checkpoints. I feel like there are too many, honestly. It seems like
Oh,
the.
you just missed it. Oops, too bad.
Let's see. So yeah, I've already saved for some reason.
Aw, try again.
Yeah, these are apparently, all of these are checkpoints,
Shame, too slow.
which seems a bit heavy-handed, considering you shouldn't really have to die.
I'm playing with you now. I'll show you what happens when you don't listen to me. Jump, now. Stay where you are.
Alright, so what I'd like to really happen here is for there, I don't want all of these to be checkpoints. That seems really unnecessary. Because you can do the first bit over again, like it's not that big of a deal. I understand not doing the entire thing. But what we're going to try to do is just kind of create a checkpoint like halfway through and see if that will kind of take care of things.
Fuck you.
So let's see. Why is 2D here supposed to be sleeping? What does that mean?
What does that even mean?
He was fucking mom or something? 2D heroes, it's past your bedtime.
Hey, what are you doing? Get to bed.
Once check player is checkpoint. Oh, these are the checkpoints right here, apparently. But they shouldn't be active right away. I don't know.
Alright, Joe, I'm gonna bake this out now.
Alright.
Bird. Why do I not have... Oh, that's why. Okay.
Okay, so this is not a checkpoint. None of these are checkpoints. That's a checkpoint. Okay, so only the ones that are called checkpoints are checkpoints. I guess that's good. Debug print. Check player. Maybe one day we'll have a schedule.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna go ahead and toss it back over here. Alright, so what I think kind of needs to happen here is we need to double check this this whole checkpoint business, because I don't really trust it. So what I'm not really seeing is these trigger checkpoints. Actually, I want to just have all of this stuff not print and try it again. I only really care about the checkpoints. Checkpoints. Try this one more time.
Fine, you win. Go on then.
And we'll go back to this one.
I hate that thing.
Email. Okay.
Oh, you just missed it.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, too bad.
Mm-hmm.
Aw, try again.
Mm-hmm.
Shame, too slow.
Ah, I totally forgot. We remember Phil.
I'm playing with you now. I'll show
What?
I'm like baking him out, and I totally forgot we created that whole animation set for Phil.
Oh yeah, Phil. That guy.
Oops.
Let's see. Activating temp VO. 8. Checkpoint 1, player entered.
I'm gonna open up Unity and check it in Unity, make sure that it works.
So, player entered this guy. And temp VO unstable. Temp VO deactivating. Activating temp VO. So we only went through one checkpoint,
Oh, what the fuck is this?
but everything seemed to be saving over and over again. So we're just gonna debug print this. And once again, clear off.
Fine, you win. Go on then. Oh, you just missed it.
Let's see, player entered, no input is for 0. Activated. See, now we're saving, even though all we did was enter trigger portal 1, and it's not supposed to be a checkpoint. So why did we just save portal 1?
I don't know.
Why did we do it? Should only be saving.
Trent wants to know how long we've been streaming. We've been streaming for about 2 hours, hour and a half ish.
Yeah, it's about an hour and a half. Yeah, the emails, it's a shame that there's not some better way of dealing with it. The emails do seem to like fluctuate quite a bit. They can be like an hour late or something like that. It's
Really?
pretty bad. Yeah, the emails are not great.
Sucks.
So I feel like there's some hidden. Actually, we should be able to kind of get through this trigger zone debug log.
What the fuck?
Sets trigger zone. Save state. Broadcast message.
Alright, so he seems to be working. All of his new animations are in there, dude.
What are you talking about?
I'm checking him in Unity, and he seems to be working. So,
Oh, nice.
yep. So I'm gonna give it to you. You may have to relink his. For some fucking reason, his textures got taken away. So you might have to relink that. Oh, and there's a house. There we go. So let me send this guy to you. Is that going to be an issue if you have to relink his textures? Or should I just do it here?
No, I don't think so.
Should I just do it here? Alright, just do it. I mean, if it's not an issue for you, I prefer you to do it, but that's because I'm lazy.
No, like we have a material set up for him already, so it's not a big deal.
There you go.
12:58. Yeah, that seems pretty late.
I'm sending it to you right now, Joe.
Cool. Let me grab that. Da. Save as. Guess we're gonna have to save it as. Let's see. Assets, models. Spaceman V3. We need to get rid of V3. So this is V10 now.
I would like to just get
It is.
a published version, like an actual, like we can save iterations, absolutely, but whatever the final iteration is, just save it as a master. That way we never have to really update. Unless you want to know.
I don't know what you mean.
That way we know. Well, I guess Unity doesn't run on like a referencing, does it?
Right, so like once there are new animations in, like I have
Yeah.
to link all the new animations anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't think it would handle iteration very well there.
Yeah, it wouldn't benefit us in any way. That sucks.
I mean, honestly, I'd be willing to try it. I wonder if it wouldn't be a huge issue.
2D Heroes might know, or maybe even Trent. But what do you guys know if we were to, for example, like if I'm constantly updating animations, but if I were to say like let's say I iterate up and I do like a version 10, version 11, version 12, but the one that we have in Unity is called for example, this character's name is Spaceman Mike. We'll call it Spaceman Mike Master. And then whatever is my latest version, I call that master as well. So I have like two of the same file basically for the last one. But that master file is the one that's constantly, or is the one that's used by Unity. Would that automatically reference in properly, or would I have to would we have to relink everything in Unity, like all the animations, for example?
Fine, you win. Go on then.
So. And now we get to wait for the lag.
Clear. Yeah. What the fuck? Stuff going on all over here. Here we go.
What do you mean, have I been drinking? No. No.
Checkpoint.
Oh, you just missed it.
Oh. Really? Did it sound that confusing, Joe?
What?
What I was explaining. I guess if you don't understand a referencing system, it sounds confusing.
Yeah, so basically, I guess maybe I can kind of show it a little better. Take 0 animation for the amount. So yeah, so basically what we're kind of running to here is we have this this character right here, and he's got a bunch of animations. So he can do all of the things. Here is his idle. You can play it here. Kind of just bounces a little bit. You need to get like a sweet song for him to kind of bounce to. He runs like a goon, to be honest, but it works. It's him. It's just who he is. No, it's not because it's a bad animation. It's just because he's a goofy, he's just proportioned really goofy.
Right.
There's our little hover. So the thing is, here's more animation. Different things. Also, I used model at atom name, not everything on a single timeline. Oh, I see. So everything was a separate file. Yeah. I see.
Which is what I was saying earlier, but we're kind of stuck in this one now.
Yeah, so wow, this is an old one then, I guess. Yeah, we don't have some of the older ones that were pretty funny. Yeah, this is his old hover. It's 9 frames long.
That's funny that he's called Dude Bro.
Sports over.
Huh. That's actually really cool to know. So that means that like it it's not magic. Motion builders is the same thing. They basically just find all of the names of each joint that is in there and then replaces the animation with that. So that makes a lot of sense.
Alright. So yeah. So basically, now that we have our new spaceman, Broman. How do we do? Let's do. Just trying to rearrange everything now. Here's our new bro. Is that decent for? Yeah, I'll toss him over here. Here's our new bro. I'll get textures on him. Oh no, AJ.
What's up?
Did the... Oh, is this 9? Oh, weird.
What happened?
I guess when you expand it, it's still like...
Did he blow up?
Well, it did in the little kind of preview thing in Unity, but I think we can kind of... I think that's just because of how that whole thing works.
Well, this one I exported from Maya, not from Motion Builder.
Well, let's see what happens. Turters. Nope, it's still good.
Okay.
It's weird, like the little preview in Unity kind of shows it differently. So here's our new bro, but he's not textured, so we have to figure that out first.
For some reason, I didn't get any of his textures. I don't fucking know why.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Let's just see. Optimize mesh. Basically, can you take all the settings from this? No, you can't. That would be kind of nice.
That would be handy.
I think I did medium here. Generate colliders. Don't do that ever. Socrates. Import materials. Just don't bother, because he don't got none. And apply that.
Yeah,
Whoa!
right.
Whoa!
What happened?
What the fuck just happened?
I don't know. I'm watching your stream. I can't see you.
Oh well, you just wait.
Oh, I will.
You just wait until.
Whoa! Is that his head?
He is just a mess. It's his whole body. It's everything just condensed into like one piece.
Oh no.
I don't.
That's awful. What happened?
No, it's fine now. I think it was the scaling.
Duty, here, let's go ship it.
Yep, perfect. That was awesome. That was
Sweet.
really sweet. Okay. So let's go ahead. I think the rate is generic. I think that's correct.
Did you get the materials to show up? Oh, there they are.
Well, no, is that the materials show up on the old one still,
Oh, shit.
not from this one. We will fix that in due time.
This makes me weep.
I guess I can't see now. Like here, I wish I just want to copy these. You know, it's so frustrating. All right, 1 to 24 is idle.
Hey, I'm gonna make 2D Heroes jealous for a second. I'm gonna get up and go away from the computer for a second and
Whoa.
not lose all of our viewers.
Whoa.
Because you're gonna be there explaining
it's big
everything.
talk. It's big talk.
I'll be right back.
Okay. So we don't want to do idle from 1 to 850. We want to do 1 to 24. 1 to 24. We're going to add another clip. and it's gonna bitch at us every time I swap back and forth. But yeah, 51 to 68 is our next one. Let's run, I think. 68. Here's our run. It's our goofy little runny guy. Let's go ahead and apply that. And 102 to 119. What is 102 to 119? I think it's jump, probably. Jump. Yeah. 102 to 119. Apply that. $125 to 143. 125 to 143. 143. That is head hit. Okay. Apply it. Hover is 151 to 180. Hover 151, 180. Apply that. So yeah, this is what has to be done every time. It's not super ideal. 180 to 210 is soft land. Soft land. 180 to 210. Yeah, Trem, totally with you. It's really, yeah, basically just leave all your art implementation to like the very end. Just don't do anything until you absolutely have to. 220 to 260 is hard land. 220 to 260. So we have a lot more other things that are going to go on this bro right here, but I don't know what the keyframes are. So they're not going to go on just yet. What we can do is hopefully just at least kind of get him textured. Because he looks like an idiot right now. There he is. Where the hell's the inspector? Okay. I'll go ahead and just rotate him so you see his face. And the material. Go on there? No? Really? Do I have to... do I have to piece him together like this? I don't remember having to do this before, but you know, we can. This is not okay. Inspector, materials, one space guy, texture. There we go. What is this one? We have two of the same thing. But there we go. There is Broman. Okay, so we got our bro here. My cat behind me. Oh, this is Chris's testing area. I was wondering why these chains are here. And it's because Chris is his little prefab station. Oh my god, there are a billion things here.
All right, I'm back.
Word.
What a
So these are some backgrounds.
what?
I accidentally loaded up Chris's test scene, which just has like a bunch of the background tiles and all kinds of shit.
Oh, you got the
Instead of
materials
my
too.
scene. Yeah, so yeah, I mean I had to toss him in here and then throw everything on him. Like the models, the original thing here still won't show up, but it's not a big deal.
Oh shit.
We don't need it to. What are the keyframes for the new animations?
Oh, for the new ones? Let me see here. Which one do you want?
All of them.
All of them, he says. All right.
Go in order of the lowest keyframes.
Okay. Well, first of all, we should probably go with the space death.
Oh yeah, totally.
Space death is
Number
260 till I didn't add an idle to the end of it yet, so it goes from 260 to 440.
260 to 440. Oh yeah, this one's so good.
Yeah.
Just watch him slowly die.
Yeah.
And his hair falls off. Actually, wait, half his head went away.
His whole head should have gone away.
No, only half of it goes away.
Ah, no way.
That's pretty awesome.
All right, I'll see if I can fix.
Oh, it doesn't really matter. Like I can just do that anyway.
Oh no, I know why I didn't do that. When I baked it out, I didn't bake out the scale, and the way that I got it to go away was by using scale. So
well, then why
like
does half of it go away?
That I don't even know. But whatever. Bug. We'll chalk it up to bug. But so yeah, there he goes, dying.
Sweet.
And let's see here. Next one, I left some space in there for the idle, so the next one is actually at 601.
Okay.
601.
Which one is this?
This is the clones coming out of the tube.
Clone entry.
There you
let's
go.
Call it.
And that's 601 to 645.
645. Give this one a good look. So yeah. So basically they'll be in these little tubes and they'll push themselves out. He kind of kicks out of the little clone tube. It's gonna be really fun.
Yeah, that won't be neat. And then the next one starts at 660 and goes to I want to say 680 because I put an idle in here.
Okay.
So let me do.
Oh, the mic praying.
Yeah, the praying one when he's praying to the angel. So let's see here. Pretty sure that the idol is. Do you want just the whole thing, or do you want the idol in there too, separate?
I guess I can make the idle separate. That's probably best since
All
we
right.
don't really know how long it's going to be.
Sure, I think it's 680. So it'd be 660 to 680 for the get down to pray, and then let me check 680 to. I'm gonna say 720. Let me double check on it. Nope.
It's a little jittery.
It is a little jittery. So let me double check that. 65. What are you doing, Mike?
Okay. 710's pretty close, but it's
No.
still...
It's 685 to 720.
Aha. There
Sorry,
it
bro.
is.
Yeah.
There we go.
I usually make them in increments of like 5 and shit. And then the other one is 720.
See, you animate by fives is what you're saying.
Shut up. It's enough out of you. 720 to 745 to get back into idle.
Oh, I see. I'm just really going for him getting up. Okay, what is that again?
720 till 745. It's essentially like...
Ooh.
And then the other one, the last one, is the one where he looks behind him.
Oh, yeah.
And that was... I don't know if we're ever going to use that, but that's 745 to 850. So...
Okay. Look behind.
Wait, 2D here. Why are you guys gonna abduct me? Like, I'm catching up on chat here.
You're not allowed to take him until we're done with this game.
No, don't do that.
All right. Okay, so we have got our fully featured bro in here. It's pretty great. Got
Sweet.
all the animations going, and all right. So I'm gonna go ahead.
If you want, I can give you a clone tube too.
Yeah, I mean, I do want to at least start getting like a temp in there, just because the clone system is going to have to change pretty dramatically. Because right now I'm spawning the clones like, you know, right when you enter the trigger zone, and that's not going to be the case anymore because they have to like chill in the tube first.
Right.
So yeah, that's gonna be a good thing to do.
Okay.
Alright, now is the other fun part of making a fucking animation state machine.
Animation state machine.
Actually, I don't have to make a new one. I just have to swap out all of the nodes. The other one. So let's...
Where's the part where he comes out? Oh, there it is.
So here's our state machine. It is beautiful.
There we go.
I put this over here. Animator. Here we go. Okay.
So 650 ish.
I'm going to delete our previous model for Spaceman Mike. Hopefully we're not using version 3 of Spaceman Mike anywhere. That would be rather unfortunate.
I might want to give you this model at when I give you this model, I'll give you the animation for it too. So we'll just treat it like a different asset for the clone tube, and then like we'll have to treat it like, because it's got animation in the opening and closing of the doors.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I'm gonna.
So you want to try that as separate things?
I don't know. What do you? I mean, because I can't. I think we should, because if you look at, like, you can see my screen, right? So if you look at here, see the grid?
Mm-hmm.
So with the grid, you see he's actually going into that particular spot, like he's going into his idol. I made him
Right.
specifically land right where his idol is.
Mhm.
So he lands here, and then if you go all the way to where the actual idol is, it's the exact same position.
Mhm.
So I actually moved him back in space for that. So I think we could technically just do it with him being where he's supposed to be as a clone, and then just have the when it gets activated, like have them as two separate objects, and just have it call to both for that exact animation when he hits the button.
Well, we can just have. I mean, really, what we can do is just have like a one-frame animation of him just chilling back there because he's not actually going to be moving,
True. Yeah, that's true.
and we just loop that one frame so that he can just kind of sit back there until we're ready for him.
It's true. I should probably make one of just this as a model for the intro parts where we're never going to actually have them come out.
Oh yeah, true.
You know, just make that a separate model.
Yeah, that would be sweet.
All right, I'll take care of it.
So let's see. Swap all of these animations over. Soft land. And head hit. Jump. Oh fuck, there are 3 jumps. Oh, dude bro. Really need to delete dude bro as well.
Why? What's wrong with Dude Bro?
Because we just don't need a...
Another Dude Bro?
Yeah, like we only really need one model for the character. It'd be kind of silly to have a whole bunch. Oh, too many...
Why is this? Oh, it is working. It's just I colored it all shitty.
Why'd you color it all shitty? That was a terrible idea.
Because I'm dumb. I started building in, like I was like, hey, why does this look like I've got lights? Because when I painted it, I painted shadows into the underside.
Wow.
Yeah. There I go.
What is this? Final anim? Final anim. Let me make sure I'm not fucking this up too bad. Alright, so now actually I'm kind of curious if I can like just not even change the prefab
Yeah.
and just steal the animations from the other character.
I need to put something in there.
Yeah, it seems like I can. That might be really handy, actually. So
Automotos is drawing us an epic fan art,
sweet.
right?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Sounds awesome.
So let's see. So let's add another node in here, and let's see. Empty. What do we want to try? Let's do the clone enter. Oh, not in the scene. Clone entry. There we go.
Real quick, Joe, if I were to, if I create in Photoshop a PNG with transparency, would that work in Unity?
It would if I put a transparency shader on it.
Yeah, might have to do that for the glass.
Yes, definitely. Okay, so let's take our clone entry. We don't need to, well, we don't really need to go from clone entry to anything necessary, or from anything to clone entry, because that's going to be the initial animation that goes. So let's, actually now I feel like I should just add that extra state into the character.
Do it. I have faith in you.
Spaceman bro face. Let's see. So the clone entry is right here. So we're gonna take like 601 to 602, and hopefully there's not a ton of movement in that one frame.
There might be.
I might even be able to do like the one right before it. Let's see.
No, the one right before it is him standing idle.
Let's see, 601.
Do you want me to give it 2-frame nothing?
He does jitter a bit.
I told you.
I don't know. I might be able to. Can I just do one?
I can give you 2 frames of nothing if you want.
Yeah, I guess the problem is that we'd have to. Alright, I think Unity is flipping a shit.
Unity doesn't like it?
Okay, there we go. Whoa, what happened? The character just went away. There's like one little piece of him chilling. Because I really didn't like that. Come on, Unity. Stay with me. Don't you quit on me now.
Don't tell me what to do.
Alright, I think... Cut. Okay, there we go. I was able to resurrect it. Loop time? That doesn't do it. Loop pose. Let's see. Loop pose definitely made it move less. Can I make this a 1 offset? No?
Trent says save often.
Yeah.
That is a fact.
It's also why we have source control. I'm kind of curious why you can't just why can't I just do a pose? Like, why can't I have a 1-frame state?
I don't know, but I can just give you a 2 frames of nothing, if that'll make things easier for you.
Well, it might, in the sense that does this work? But it would mean that I would have to redo all of this shit that I just did to get all these keyframes in.
Ah, shit. That's true.
Unless we want to use this as a way to test the our theory about replacing FBX files.
We can do that. Well, good. Then while we're at it, what I'll do is I'll save it out with fucking. God damn it! I hate this fucking thing. I'll save it with scale.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, like I can totally make his head blow up any which way we want.
Where the hell did I put fucking Mike, dude? Teleport. Oh, there he is, Mike.
Right, so what I'm gonna do then is go to our models, characters.
While I'm at it, I should probably relink all these textures too.
And we're gonna go ahead and toss in. Yeah, see, Dude Bro. Let's just get Dude Bro out of there. We don't need Dude Bro. Space him like 10. Toss him in there.
Where is his textures? Did I get his textures? I know I did. I had to have them. at some point.
I mean, we don't really need them. It's not a...
Well, but I mean, if I link up the textures, then you should already have them. Is what I mean. Like when I export them, it should come in.
But
all
like the thing is, like we still, I mean, he still has the UV map, and so because there's a material that we already have, like importing the texture again doesn't really get us anything.
Yeah. All right, that's true. And I'm going
this
to. Yeah, let me give it to you. All right. Come on, Mike. Stop being a dick.
All right, so we're gonna. So I just submitted Spaceman Mike V10 to our source control,
Right.
and we're gonna overwrite that file with a new Spaceman Mike V10 and see if it completely fucks our whole thing that we got going on, or if it just magically works with a new file.
I'm shooting for magically works.
That's what we hope.
Alright, well, let me...
In the meantime, I can get our little spider mouse doing something.
Oh, wait, here we go. 601, that's what it was. I need to... So I need to give him an extra frame of animation right there.
Actually, let's go over here. Alright. I'm gonna get out of Chris's test scene. Cause fuck that guy.
You know he's in chat, right?
Yeah. I take nothing back. Okay. What the fuck? There we go.
I still love you, Chris.
No, he doesn't. He was like, why is that guy not streaming? Fuck that guy. I hate him. I never want to talk to him again.
The first part's true. Why is that guy not streaming?
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna implement Spider Mouse real quick. Basically, what I want to do is I want to get some of his AI going, and basically find out the speed that we need to move him relative to his animation speed and all that kind of stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and toss in Mr. Mouse. Holy shit, he's big. Oh, he's a big one.
Sorry, did I make more?
He's bigger than my whole level.
Oh no.
It doesn't. No, it's like not a thing. I can scale him down. He's at a scale of 1. He's at a scale of 1, and Mike is at a scale of 0.06. So that could be part of the reason for the difference in size.
Do you want me to pull up Spider Mouse and get you some frame numbers, or?
I already have them.
Oh, sweet.
It's just the run, right? Like there's no idle or anything.
No, I don't have an idle form yet. I can put one in later.
Apply and magically shrink.
No,
that actually looks perfect.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, putting him on the same scale it might be a tiny bit big. I can scale him down a little more because you are going to have to step on him at some point. So
yeah, that's true.
So he's going to have to be kind of small.
They're saying they're arachnids. It's kind of a weird thing there, 2D Heroes. He's like I got it from Chris, and Chris was like, hey, we need a spider mouse thing. And he already had like a crazy tail, and the tail looked like a scorpion to me, so I just gave it a scorpion tail.
Let's put the space guy texture on him. Oh man, he looks fucking tie-dye and shit.
Can't be good.
Alright. Okay, yeah. Except we don't have a texture for him, right?
No, I haven't made any. I haven't even, I haven't UV'd him yet. I haven't had time.
Client. He's got like a... Looks like he's got, kind of racing stripes.
Well, it's for speed.
Oh man, the legs look cool like that.
That's kind of neat. Shane Dublin says to ship it.
Yep. 11 out of 10. 11 out of 10 for the racing stripes on the tail and the legs. Actually, this tail looks fucking awesome like that.
Thanks,
and,
man.
And I think the legs have like black tips now, and I think that looks pretty fucking sweet.
There's the mer sneaking away.
All right, so actually, what the fuck? Do we even have like a state machine for Spider Mouse, or is he just? Yeah, he's not doing anything yet. We need to actually get him. Need to get him a brand new animation state.
Oh shit.
Controller.
Okay, so so I gave him an extra frame. Now it's 600 to 601. We'll have they're the same exact frame. Aight.
Sounds perfect.
Word. All right, so I'm gonna bake it out from the channel box. And this time I'm gonna use scale.
Color in.
That way we get some proper head splody. All up in
Spider
here.
Mouse. Okay, let me transition to you. To you. Do it. Go to there. Do the thing. Jesus Christ, do I have to tell you to do everything?
If you want something done right, do it yourself.
Oh, I guess you can't go from somewhere to any state. You can only go from any state to somewhere. All right, Unity, whatever you say. Whatever you fucking say. So where's the? Can we preview this? What the fuck?
This shit's baking out in
There
slow
we
mo.
go. So let's see. Yeah, that doesn't. That's not quite right. Do that. Let's call that good. And
You hate me so much, Pat.
go ahead and toss this in our source control under animations global. Both of these guys right here.
Samus just walked by being all bitchy.
Animator. Controller is going to be Spider Mouse. And that means that when we play... Where the fuck did he go? Where the fuck did he go? Where does Spider Mouse go? When I fucking... Oh. Spider Mouse just went to... Oh, you know what? I think he is, yeah, apply root motion. I think that's what that's what happened. No, it's not. What the fuck is going on, Spider Mouse? Come on, man, stop going back to the fucking origin of the world. I know you like it there.
That walk cycle looks pretty dope in there.
Yeah, it looks good. I just don't want it to fucking like what? Why is he going to the fucking origin of the world? Like he's right here, and then goes away because he's like right here now.
I need to
And
give him
I can't move him.
I need to give Spider Mouse a run cycle.
Is it because this root is like... Okay, now I can move him when I have the... Alright. Apply a root motion, update mode normal, coming over some meters. Still don't know why he goes to the origin position. This is not making the sense to me.
Not proper coding. Here's your new and improved Spaceman mic.
You know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna create an empty game object. And we're gonna do that. And then we're gonna move, so you're gonna be at the origin where you wanna be. And this little guy is gonna be over here. Now, you're not gonna give me shit. There we go.
Call it a bitch.
Spider Mouse, you're a bitch. Look at this guy. Drinking out of cups. Being a bitch.
No way.
No way.
No way.
Let's see.
What? Pandasama MX says this is one of those Assassin's Creed Unity bugs.
I hear that game has really great bugs. That's what I've been hearing.
Oh my god, 2D Heroes got it! Oh my god, my hat is off to 2D Heroes.
Captain Knots. Captain Tying Knots. If
This guy
someone needs a knot tied, they go to him. Bullshit.
Walking downstairs.
Whoa. Alright. Alright, so now that this little fucker is staying in place where he needs to be, Spider Mouse, and we're gonna, I guess we'll put a little, like, I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna need. Did we not need an idol for him? Because he's just always gonna be like fucking running off. Like
I mean, I can give him an
asshole.
idol. It's not a huge issue. I rigged him so that he can move. You know, so he can do shit.
Oh right, no. I think he doesn't need an idol because what's gonna happen is he's just gonna pop out, and like he's just every time he's on screen he's gonna be running, but he's just gonna kind of like pop out of like little hidden areas.
Right.
So
You want to listen, bud? There. It's no fun if you don't hear Joe.
who's
Mary's listening to you now, Joe. Not annoying at all, Joe. Come on.
Mur was trying to fucking outdo me on it, and I wasn't gonna let that happen. Alright, so Spider Mouse needs a script, because he's gonna do stuff.
What?
Yeah, for real.
That's fucking nuts.
Oops. Script and create new C# script. Guess we're just gonna call it Spider Mouse, because, you know, that's how we roll here.
I'm still blown away that fucking he got the not my chair and not my problem.
Spider Mouse, where the fuck are you?
It's like respect for 2D Heroes just skyrocketed.
Spider Mouse. Alright, so here we go. Unity just recompiled. Let's see if our character's fucked or if he's fine. All the animations still seem to be there.
Really?
It was 600 to 601?
600 to 601 is where it should be the same exact thing.
It looks like there's a tiny bit of motion.
Really?
He looks like he's fucking having a seizure. I don't know if it's just some kind of setting that I have here, but
I wonder if it completely updated because I've got it right here. This is the one that I did, and if I look here, I'll just do it. I'll do 601 or 600 to 601. So,
he's definitely shaking a little bit. He's got
600 to 601.
He's definitely kind of.
This is it playing and looping right now. 600 to 601. It's not doing anything. Although that could be a feature. Make them all freaky while they're in the tube.
Yeah. Because it is really subtle.
You know what? I say we can just fix it or use it for now, and then we'll fix it later. Because it's not like I'm never gonna update Mike.
Yeah. Well, I wonder. Yeah, I guess like what we should do, I guess, is try to.
You know what? Do me a favor. Check this one, the space death, and see if his head fully implodes.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I was wondering if there's another way we can check. Here's our space death.
Because I baked out the.
Half
the
a head.
You have a head?
Half a head.
Then it probably just didn't update it. It probably just pulled from the cache or something.
Well, let's see what we can't do about that then. Go ahead and apply.
His head should be completely gone. I mean, that's how it is in mine.
Let's delete his meta file. Or does he not have one? There it is.
You gonna go? What are you doing? You watching Supernatural?
Well, actually, how about... Why don't you try to send me the same file again, and I'll just import it as a different file, and then just make just a double check if everything works the same way.
Sure. Do you want me to rename it?
No, I do that anyway.
Okay.
Then.
Sending.
Sweet. All right, so we'll just call this number 11. And once that's good, I'll play with that. Back to our Spider-Mouse. So here's our Spider-Mouse. He looks like he's going a lot slower than he was like when we were doing stuff. Oh no, I guess this is the way you actually animated him, and then we just we sped it up a lot.
Probably.
Yeah. Oh, this is running at 200%. That's why.
Oh, Joe, did I ever tell you what my wallpaper is at work? Just off
I don't
topic.
think so.
It's this.
You have to send me the fucking file?
No, you just look at it.
Oh no, I was wondering why. I think you did tell me that before.
So, but the way I keep my monitors is like this. So, like while I'm working,
He just like peeks out.
yeah, he's just peeking. So anybody that passes by is always like freaked out. He's Vigo.
Vigo be creeping.
That's right. It's Vigo the Carpathian.
All right, so Spider-Mouse is we're gonna put the old Spider-Mouse script on him, which we just made, and I'm gonna go back to here. The thing is, I'm pretty sure for Spider-Mouse, the only thing we really need is for him to just like move in a single direction. So we're gonna just give him a speed.
Okay.
We're gonna give him a toggled active-inactive state, and that will like pretty much cover him. Like we're not doing anything super crazy with him.
Right.
So we're gonna go with a public float. Well, I guess we'll start off with the bool for we'll say start active. So what that'll do is that'll just make it so that when you enter the room, he'll just start automatically.
Word.
Then we'll do a public float for his speed. And I don't know what to start that off as. I'm gonna go with like 5. Like, it's always super arbitrary. Then we'll have the private bool for is active. Start that as false. And I think that's kind of it. That's really all he needs. So the start isn't really going to do anything, I don't think. We have a secondary. We have a function for whenever you enter a room. There's this enter function that gets called on the entire room, and that will. And so that's how every single object in the room knows that that is the current room that you have just entered. So anything, so we can set anything to just happen right the second that you get into a room.
Right.
So we're gonna actually though give him a temp save. We're gonna give him a bool for temp save and a bool for save state. And so what I do is I always have 2 bools, and one is for temp save, one is for save state. This temp save is that whenever the object gets activated, I flip that to true to just say, like, you know, this object has been activated, and therefore when you have to save the game for any reason, that's when I flip the save state to say, like, hey, if you've activated this object at any point, then the save function will actually save that to memory so that you don't activate the same object twice.
Word.
Fan art's complete, moving to alpha.
Yeah.
There are different stages of
course.
this art.
There are stages of fan art, don't you know?
The game is still in pre-alpha.
Yeah, but but the fan art is ahead of the game. Get it? Get it?
Okay, so enter is basically just going to check if start active, and if start active, then what we do is we just make is active true. And so that would just mean, so the start active just means that when you enter the room, does this thing automatically just activate and kind of run along on his merry way. I actually am just realizing now that I'll also probably want to change the speed of the animation based on the speed that you give it. So that will be an interesting thing to solve.
Sounds like a thing.
So let's see. So speed is just going to be kind of like the right thing. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens with this. So we don't do anything unless the object is active, and if the object is active, then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start moving this bro. And I guess we want to just move him to his forward position. I think, is that right? Hey, Spider Mouse, you dick. I guess it's his X, really. Or is that that's the local? So what if we, like, turned him up like this? That would still be his local X? I think it's... I guess we can kind of mess with it however we wish.
I have faith in your abilities.
Let's see. So transform dot translate vector 3. I think we can just do 3 floats. Yep. Transform relative to. I think we can do that then. So if we just say speed times time dot delta time 0 0 and then transform. This object's transformed, so it's relative to himself, which hopefully means that if you rotate him in any way, it will just make sense. Social media, yeah, that's why I don't really bother with it. I guess like it's probably not a good attitude to have. Well, I guess more accurately for Psydra, that's why I don't do it and I let other people do it. That's why Kyle like takes care of our Twitter and does all that shit. I think Alex tweets sometimes, but it's usually Kyle, I think, and all the Facebook stuff, and I don't do any of that. But I do this, so I guess that counts. Doing something for the team.
Yay. Team player. Up in here.
Team player. I'm a team player when it's really convenient for me.
Wow.
Just saying. So let's see if we make him active. He doesn't seem to be moving all that quickly. He's not moving at all. What is your deal, Spider Mouse?
Calling him a bitch.
Start active. He's like, oh, you know what? He's not actually part of the level, technically.
What's this guy? King of the stairs?
Now he should move. Or he doesn't at all. Oh, whoa. I think he just started moving.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know where he just went, though. I don't know. I think he moved forward. That's what happened to him. Yeah, he started moving toward the camera. But because it's isometric, he doesn't grow bigger or anything. He just, at some point, just clips out of the thing completely.
Oh.
So, because I made it relative to his own transform, what I actually need to do is make this Z, I believe, so that it's actually relative to his own transform. And he should be skirting along right about now. Yep, there he goes. There he goes. Okay, so what we need to do is kind of find the what I need is a bigger runway here. Let's go here and then
Yes.
start location.
Shit, difficult.
Be over here ish. We dick face.
Yeah, it's being a fucking douche.
Let's make this 1,000. Okay. Then we're gonna start up here next to him, and we'll hopefully be able to kind of catch him.
All up in the things.
Whoa! He like lifted up off the thing.
As you do.
Why? Why did he do that? He like that was really weird.
What happened?
Is this rotated a little goofy or something? There's no rotation on it. Like, when he first starts walking, he just like lifts up a little bit, and then just continues on his merry way. But I have no idea.
Random. I can't see it because my big ugly mug is in the way.
Oh, right. That's because I didn't switch the scene.
You should just move me to the bottom left if you're going to keep your layout like that.
I suppose. See, it looks right now, but it's just that, like, really, it's just that starting point. Let's make him not start when you enter, and let's instead have a trigger point for that. So we can do
Holy
that.
shit, he's huge.
Yeah, he's big. Actually, that's a good point. Fuck, it's gonna have to depend on his scale too, right? there's going to be too many variables for like. Well, we're going to have to keep.
Should make him really fast, like super just.
Well, we actually don't want to make him fast because at some point you're going to have to be able to catch up with him.
All right.
Otherwise, you can never step on him.
Makes sense.
It does.
Unless
really
you have
does.
to make a puzzle that catches him.
Like a mousetrap.
Oh. Maybe. I don't know. Probably. Something like that.
Yeah, who knows? Yeah, sure, why not?
Ship it!
I want to make him half the size and see what that does.
Fuck you. God damn it.
Spider Mouse.
Remember that time that this worked?
Nope.
Yeah, no, me either. Oh. That explains everything. I'm a fucking moron.
Well, I wasn't going to say it.
Got your face.
Actually, yeah, he lifts up even when he's not active, even when I'm not moving him.
Really?
He just shifts up at the very beginning of his animation. Yoink. Like, is that part of the animation? It's not part of the loop, though. So I don't really understand.
Is he starting at 0 and then easing into it? Oh, Shane says check the hitbox.
There isn't one. Or at least there really shouldn't be. I don't believe I generated colliders for him. There's no colliders generated. And there is absolutely no collision on him whatsoever. So...
Weird.
Maybe, is it the apply root motion thing then? It's not the apply root motion.
Ugh. I never use auto mapping. Jesus.
That is the super weirdest.
Oh, this stop being a piece of shit. Ugh. This model is just being an asshole.
Who's this guy? Fucking asshole or something?
Yeah, right? Shane says I just have to add wings.
Just make it canon when in doubt.
Right? It's like, yeah, I'll just put some wings on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it definitely doesn't snap to that higher
Give it
position.
bat
It just
wings.
kind of slowly goes there. And all the positions here up to the root node are 0, and they never move.
I'm just gonna get rid of that.
But somehow he just ascends. I guess it doesn't really matter because he's gonna be hidden until... Wait, what the fuck?
What'd you do?
Did he just move up to the exact same spot? Okay, no. He just... I moved him down a bit so that he... There we go. So now he is on the floor. But we have to put him inside of the floor. Which
Trent's got a point. It
is gonna
sounds like
break
he's-
one day.
It seems like he's going to Origin.
Right, but like the top node here is already at origin from the start, and you can see it doesn't move. I guess you guys can't see that. Let me try to jam as many windows in here as I can.
Whoa. Whoa.
I said it, and I'm not taking it back.
Whoa. Calm down, buddy.
So here's the skeleton root. Skeleton root is at 0, 0, 0, and when I hit play, that doesn't move at all. It's still a 0. When I go up 1 here to... This is the actual root node of the whole character, not just the skeleton, but the skeleton and the geometry. The one right above that is also at 0, 0, 0, and it also doesn't move. And when I go up to the game object that I had as the parent, that also does not move. It rotates a tiny bit for some reason, but well, it must move though. Like what? Just out of curiosity. Yeah. I have no idea. It is fucking strangest.
That is pretty weird. And for this to be something that you can't find, it's fucking weirder.
Yeah, I'm not super comfortable with that. Let's see. Jesus Christ. There's few bones in this tail.
But oh yeah, I may or may not have put a bunch of bones in there.
It's like a bone in every tiny little piece of it.
I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how much you wanted it to move.
Let's see.
Shane says restart Unity. He might be onto something.
Willing to do it. Willing to do it. Let's see. Could you imagine if that fixed it?
If that does,
I think
I don't even know.
I think I would just die.
Yeah, it's crazy.
No, he's still ascending from the floor. So, oh fuck! You know what?
What? What'd you do? What'd you do, boy?
War Chant, you just won. You just won the stream. The floor was moving. Like there's there's no fucking reason that should be happening, but for some reason there is a button script on it or something.
Wow.
So wow. Wow.
He just won the internet.
Yeah, that was amazing. Alright. So those feet are kind of going through a little bit. The floor was a button. Yes, the floor is a button. The problem with having test scenes that you don't really maintain in any form is that anything could just do anything whenever, and you'll forget why you did it. And that's why I need to be more organized about my test scenes.
I don't even know you anymore.
I don't know myself anymore.
Yeah, you're killing me, son.
Spectre, get over there. I think I just fucked my whole layout. That should be correct. Okay, so there's our little spider. And okay, so let's put the script back on him. And then we're gonna add this will be fun. Let's here's an actual button that is supposed to be a button. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna use this to activate our little friend. our new friend, the spider mouse.
Spider Mouse. Spider Mouse.
Trigger button, and then the trigger button is going to activate Mr. Spider Mouse. Activate objects, and which good thing we did that, because that reminds me that we're going to need another function in here called void. You guys probably can't see it because I got to switch back over to this one. We're going to call this void. I think it's called activate. Override activate. Override activate, which is not my favorite script name, not my favorite function name, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Let's check the turret, should have the same one. Override activate, that's our script, that's our function name. So what override activate is it's the message that a trigger zone, any kind of volume that we set, or any button that you push can send this override activate message to any of our other objects that can accept that, like turrets, like moving platforms. The reason that it's called override activate and not just activate is because activate is the message that is sent to moving platforms, and I can show you that. The original, this is the original one, this is void activate. And activate is the message that is sent to a moving platform when you jump on it. So when you step on a moving platform, it'll go to activate. We needed a separate function for when you activated a moving platform from a trigger, because it behaves differently when you did that. And so there's an override activate. That was the birth of override activate. So now everything that we activate with triggers, which is everything, they all need the override activate function. And we can just say is active is true. It's simple enough. It's so simple that it just might work.
What?
So what should happen here is our little mousy friend is not going to do anything until we hit this button, and of course I actually need to make this a moving plat. I don't even remember at this point. I think it's a moving plat. But if that's the case, then it needs an act. Yep, there we go. So there's our little guy. He's also going to need a reset. But you can see he just kind of skittles along there. He's going way too fast now. So we're going to try 2. Let's see what 2 does. That's still too fast. Let's see. Oh, that's move by. I'm looking at the wrong goddamn thing. Let's see what 3 is for this little guy. You can definitely catch up with him like this, and that might be about the speed that we need. In which case, what we should probably do is change the default speed to 3, because that looks really like what we need. And we are going to we're going to change the speed now of the animator, I believe.
I can't go any faster.
Speed. Yeah, we really need to fix our animator. It's just not going fast enough.
Oh my god.
Twitchers aren't getting hammered. They'll give a quality toggle to channels in one producer. A quality toggle? I don't. What do you mean by toggle? What's a quality toggle? Like a quality toggle? Okay. Let's move on. Let's move along here. I'm going to double the speed of the animator, and It doesn't look doubled to me. I don't know. Maybe that's not fast enough.
Oh, here we go.
Ah.
That's what he means. You've gone too far, Beard.
So is that not on? Do we not have that? Is that the issue?
What don't we have? We don't have a
The toggle, like, so we do have that.
Apparently they adjust it.
Oh right, I see what he's saying now. So like, so
Yeah.
now that there's not a billion people streaming, us lowly channels will get a quality toggle. That's nice. It's good to know. All right. So we need to speed up this animation still. What the fuck, man? Can I not just set the... I swear to God, we do this in other places. Yeah, we do have the resolution settings now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Which is handy. Which is weird. Like, you would think we would just... Like, why would you not give that so that you could get away with lower... like, hosting lower, you know,
I don't know.
qualities.
They're weird.
Let's see. So I don't know if it's just not letting me change the speed of the animation. Where else would we fucking do this? I'm just gonna make it like ridiculous and see if we notice a difference. No, there's absolutely no difference. What, yeah, it's a float. Wow, that's pretty crazy that it's faster to just host a HD video than it is to crunch it. I guess it has to crunch it down in real time, so that's a pain in the ass, so that makes sense. Pretty crazy though.
That is pretty nutty.
Let's see. This thing is being a fucking asshole.
Asshole.
Oh, you know what? Fucking fuck shitty. My fucking ass shit. I know what the problem is.
I'm down, son.
Can't and won't. The problem is that the animator is not on the object that the script is on, it's on the child object.
We.
So what we actually have to do is transform.getChild 0.getComponent animator speed equals 2f. Boom, there you go. Take that shit and like it. Now we have real speed. That looks pretty good. And then you can still catch up to it, but it's not. It's
Ha!
still takes a second.
Shane says that there's an age restriction thing.
There's an age.
Apparently.
I think there is. Yeah, I don't know. Like again,
I don't really know how legit that is, but
no, I'm pretty sure that's. Pretty sure
Could
that
be
is a
legit.
thing.
yeah, it could be legit.
And if that also removes our chat censor, then like I'm all for it.
4.
And I would assume that people lie on their Twitch channel if they're like not 18 or something like that. You know, like
People
well, I wanna
don't
watch.
do that.
People don't what?
Lie about their
Lie
age.
about their age. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it's not even like in your profile. It's just like, hey, do you promise? Do you promise that you're 18 this
You
very
swear?
second?
You're not lying, are you?
It's my birthday.
Player 8622. We're making a vid game.
Yeah, that little guy looks awesome. We're making a video game called Teleportal. It's unsurprisingly based on a portal mechanic. Kind of messing around with these little guys right now. I'm gonna toss this in the prefabs. I thought there was a characters thing. Global. It's got some terrible names for our folders, but it'll do. So yeah, we're making this game called Teleportal. I can show you the real things that it's based on. What is this? 210. Okay, so yeah, let me show you for anybody who hasn't really seen what you actually do in this game, which is you go into portals, and if you get fully inside of a portal, it will teleport you elsewhere, and if you fail to get fully inside of a portal, it will teleport the pieces of you that made it into the portal, and you will die. And I don't know about like how other people are gonna be playing this game, but I pretty much never get tired of dying. I'm never like, yeah, I've seen it. I could just sit here
Die
all day and do a stream of just dying in various ways and chopping off different pieces of the body. Ooh, that was a problem.
What happened?
I got like just barely his head out of the portal, and yes, Trent, you should probably age restrict if you're threatening people's lives. What are you? Yeah. There we go. Chopped off the legs.
Okay. What the fuck? Joe, this thing's weird.
For what platform? Bug Zappers. Yes, Kyle actually loves that sound, or is it? There's some. Yeah, I think Kyle loves that sound, and Alex isn't super into it. I think, but the unstable energy sound, I think, is the one that Kyle doesn't like. Watermelon squish sounds. Oh, don't think I won't. When we get to that space death and his head like implodes,
Oh yeah,
better believe there's going to be a gross sound for that.
it's gonna be awesome, freaking awesome.
Yeah, to answer player 8622, it's going to be for PC, Mac, and Linux. You know, like that's what Unity will export to for free. We are planning on getting Unity Pro before release for many, many reasons. But we'll pretty much put this game on whatever we possibly can. Like we've talked about things like Vita and you know, any console like a PS4, Xbox One, like anything that we can get a dev kit for and can get Unity support for, we'll absolutely release it for that. We're not interested in any kind of exclusivity, so whatever works.
Whatever works.
So yeah, to show you the other part of this, so the other really fun way to die in this game is through unstable energy, which the portal will takes a certain amount of time to activate. Unstable energy will basically just tear you up the second that you touch it. And so as an example, that kind of stuff happens. If you just run right into it, you just get really chopped up into pieces. I think the character is in 76 pieces.
I could find out if you really want to know.
Yeah, and so each of them kind of once you break the character apart, they all become different, like rigid bodies. And so the deaths are very dynamic in this game, if you cannot already tell. So yeah, so the way that we do the sound for this one is that there's actually it's a loop that is playing all of the time, and but the volume is completely muted right now, and the more pieces that get chopped up into this unstable energy, it raises the volume on that sound as well as the pitch. So the pitch and volume are running parallel, and they both ramp up the more pieces that go into this unstable energy. So you can see if I only do like a couple, you hear like a little faint kind of ramp up in the volume and pitch. If I do the whole thing, you hear a much bigger impact for it. So yeah,
More bang for your buck.
that was a really good one. That was a really good death. I'm gonna see if I want to do that again now. I want to get up on top of that. Come on. I don't know how I did that. That was a pretty good one. Damn it. Whoa.
What happened?
I just shot up in the air. So yeah, lots and lots of ways that you can die.
And they're all fun.
They're all quite fun. What else? I mean, most of the ways that you die, most of the ways that you die are based on portal or unstable energy. We present it differently, which is like some of them will be, you'll have like an asteroid that comes down and smashes you, and it'll effectively be made of this unstable energy, and so it'll just tear you apart. Actually, you know what, man, I want to see if I can find the infamous pachinko level.
Pachinko level.
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen it. There's
Probably
an
not.
ambush level based around asteroids. That is. I'm just gonna look through the asteroid levels. Is that it? No, that's not it. Engine room, premonition room. Must be Sector 2, because it's made a while ago. This is it. Here we go.
Found you.
I found it. Hopefully it still fucking works. I feel like half of these levels just don't work anymore.
That's sad.
I guess the Wilhelm scream is used enough that, like, is it like not it's not like under copyright or something like that?
Oh no, the Wilhelm scream is used in everything. It's just.
So this is how this ambush works: is that you get these asteroids that are dropped down, and you have to. Oh God! Okay,
Right.
well that I did not do very well that first round. That was pretty rough.
I had faith in you and everything.
And drops down. Oh God. Whew. Oh shit. And so this is. Go fucker. Let's see if I can get all the way through it.
We should also note that Joe is actually not very good at this game.
No, not at all. I just code the damn thing. Alex is responsible for how difficult it is, and son of a bitch, that should not have gotten me. Stay over here, maybe? Nope, that's a bad idea. Okay. Oh boy. Oh God. Oh God. Two of them got stuck up there. And then you go on your merry way. Oh boy. That distracted me. The eyeball distracted me, and
As it does.
Is it 1080 FPS? Not on Xbox One. It's 900K. 900K, 6,000 FPS on Xbox One.
Fuck yous. Ah, dicks. Joe, I'm putting way too much effort into certain parts of this. I'm just, like, I think I'm just on autopilot right now.
Oh, fucker. Alright. You know what? It's not my job. This is my job to finish these levels. I'm just glad that one ambush level works so I could show it, because it's definitely the best level that we have.
Well, the ambush? Best
Yeah,
ambush, right?
yeah. Don't know what that's about.
What's up?
So yeah, I just got this weird error. Some transform that I'm trying to access has been destroyed.
Weak.
Oh, the creepy eye. Creepy eye. I don't know why it was destroyed. I shouldn't destroy it. It should just... The mesh render should just go away or something. That seems like a... If it's actually destroying the object, that's kind of dumb. I should probably fix that. A jump kit from Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I don't know what half those words mean.
Yeah. We play games.
Talking shit on Call of Duty. Okay. So, alright, so yeah, we implemented Spider Mouse. We've got the basic implementation. We probably need, there's a couple of things that we need for him, which is, probably most importantly, so you can kind of run along. It looks like, it looks pretty good, I think. Whoops, forgot that was unstable energy. So one of the things that Spider Mouse does not do is Spider Mouse does not reset. And that's a problem. As you can kind of see, so if, like, for instance, if I let Spider Mouse go on his merry way, and then I die, and I reset, Spider Mouse just keeps going. Spider Mouse don't give a fuck. So that's kind of an issue.
Fuck your boundaries.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fix that. We are going to make sure Spider Mouse. Actually, so I'm really dumb, and I'm just gonna override activate. We're just gonna call override activate here instead of, because what we want to do is make sure that this calls temp save. This makes temp save true, and we do that so that when we exit the level, we want to save the state, and so we say if temp save, but we put it in parentheses because we're not bloody savages. Save state equals true, and then what we do is we can put our reset in. Say that if just gonna put a random if statement in without a function. Not in C# you can't.
What's going on?
Automotos just made our first fan art, and that is fucking incredible. I cannot wait
That's amazing.
to send that to Alex.
Oh, it's freaking awesome.
Puzzles!
Oh my god.
I'll get you puzzles.
For anybody that can't see it, here you go. That's it.
Yeah, actually, can I think I actually do have chat. Yeah, I do have chat. Okay.
I'm streaming it up.
Man, that is repeatedly putting it. What?
Alright, night 2D heroes.
Night, man. Yeah, that is fucking awesome. Definitely gonna, let me see.
That's pretty great. Thank you, Automotives. That's freaking
Yes, thank you. That is absolutely incredible. In fact, I should just throw that on our Dropbox right now so that Alex will just get it, or put it like in our source control. That would be funny.
Oh, you even put a Psydra G at the bottom. That's some good shit right there.
Jazz and put it in one of ours. Teleprottle. Made a folder just for that.
Duh.
I'm gonna actually do a printer. I think I might need to frame it.
Yeah. Take care of that.
Oh, that was funny. I was actually on the wrong thing when I had it up. So if I'm in Unity and I go to here, it would be over here. Actually, I think I can add like an image. Add IP camera. Add media file. So we're gonna, let's do this. There. This will be more official. Though I don't know what I'm doing really with the whole placement of the thing.
The stuff.
There we go. Okay. So we've got a little spider mouse. He's chilling right now.
Chilling. Just chilling.
So he will run off, and if I die, he still don't really give a fuck yet. The reset function has not been implemented. And actually, I can't do that. So I need to rely on going over here, and we're going to toss in our media file right here to make sure that we have it handy. We'll go right there.
You want to give it a handy? What?
I'm going to give Automotus a handy for that.
There we go.
Okay, so actually this will bring up another variable that we're going to need, which is a vector 3 for the start position.
Huh.
And so what we do is we take our start position, and we're just going to grab the position that we have right when the object kind of comes into being. We're going to have I'm going to just check it out right there. We're going to have a start position so that when we reset, we're going to basically say if not save state, in not temp save. Well, no, actually, if not save state, right? Because it's been a while since I've actually had to do this. So if we didn't save the room at any point, when we go to reset, then what we do is we're going to make our temp save false because we're resetting it, and we're reverting to a time before we activated this object, and then we're setting transform position to our start pos. And so now, when we die, when we reset, Spider Mouse will actually give a fuck. So let's toss that up here now, and with any luck, here's Spider Mouse. There he goes. Well, and we reset, and Spider Mouse he reset his position, but he was still tagged as being active, even though he wasn't supposed to start active. So we add one more little thing here, which is, I think there are shortcut keys that you can do for switching between scenes, which I'll need to actually implement at some point. So what we want to do is make sure that the is active gets set to what did we call it up here? Start active. So if our level does not have Spider Mouse starting right when we enter, if if he's not like already going on his merry way, then anytime we reset, we need to revert him also back to that original state that he was in. And so now we should be complete. Now our spider mouse should be complete in that when we go over here, we activate spider mouse. Now we die. Spider mouse is still going, but now when we reset, spider mouse is back to his original position, and he is not running off into the distance. So that is the basic functionality for spider mouse. He's good to go for whenever we need him. We can also activate him through invisible trigger zones instead of just this button. So if I wanted to remove this, we can kind of just create a new thing here. We'll add a box collider. We will add the trigger zone. Now we'll make sure that this thing is a trigger. We will activate spider mouse with an active object. So now, whoa, what just happened?
What happened?
Which is like when I went to click on this empty game object, it like zoomed all the way in. So let's just make it 50, 50, 50. Open up this box slider. So here's our new trigger zone now. So when I just walk into this corner, it's going to activate our little spider mouse friend. And if I kind of hover over the corner, then nothing will happen. But once I jump down here, spider mouse is on his way. And if I die, come back, spider mouse is once again running along. So yeah, it's kind of it for him. Let's see. Make sure we just apply everything to the prefab just in case. But I think we're good on spider mouse for now.
I think I got a good maybe 20 minutes left in me, dude.
Yeah, it's definitely it's getting a little bit on the late side.
But I can hang for a little bit longer. Just probably gonna.
The behavior coding was super basic. The only thing that we're really doing here is just toggling him between an active and an inactive state. So, and the active state just means you move in a direction at a certain speed. So like our update function is really just, if it's currently active, then we just move along at whatever speed we were told to move along at. It's 1 o'clock. Yeah,
I noticed that.
It got to be 1 o'clock somehow. I don't know how that happened. Luckily tomorrow's Friday and nobody does anything on Friday.
Yeah, I already have plans to be in late.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean the whole behavior coding was just to move along at a certain speed once it's active, and the way that we toggle back and forth between being active is just through a button or a trigger zone somewhere that sends this override activate message, and once active is true, then we start moving along. If we die and reset the level, then all we do is just reset him back to his original position. We flip that temp save variable, which is just for me to know that if you save the level at some point, we don't reset, and go back to our original position, and then set our active state to whatever the spider mouse is supposed to start at. You're kicking a simple state machine? Yeah, state machines are super handy, and I think that's actually one thing that Unity's trying to do more of, because Unreal really has a pretty good handle on that. And I think if it weren't for kind of unproven, possibly sketchy licensing on Unreal, kind of like taking a percentage of your game and all that stuff, if it weren't for that, I think like they would be a more serious competitor to the most popular game engine for Unity. But Unity's still kicking ass, so I don't think they're really super worried about anything yet.
Luckily, I actually really like Unity.
Yeah, Unity is absolutely great. I mean, there are definitely benefits to Unreal, and they're good at different things. You know, there's not one that's just straight up better. Unity's definitely had more time to be used by many indie developers, and so it's much more user friendly to that kind of crowd.
Right.
Yeah, it's definitely a thing. So let's see. Do we have any other like bugs or anything that were sector? So oh fuck, this checkpoints thing that I kind of avoided forever.
Look at the handprint.
We're not gonna be. Whoa! Wait, did you?
What's up?
Did you like re-import the when you sent me the updated Spaceman mic? Did you somehow add the material to it?
I did not.
Because now the number 11 that I saved, which should just be the same thing as number 10, is textured.
Sweet.
Yeah, who knows? It's magic. Oh fuck! All right. Import materials. So I guess don't do that.
So, I'm gonna put a Spaceman mic freaking handprint.
There's our blown up other persons. That is fantastic. This is what happens when you rescale something in Unity. It does not like it very much. So let's go ahead and put that back. All we gotta do is click off it and click back on, and then we're fine. I don't know, Miniman, I don't really know what you've heard about the restrictions on the free version of Unity, but it's not unreasonable. You get a lot of shit for free. If anyone complains about a free version of this software being restricted, I think they're
asking for a bit much.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. There are things that there are reasons that we want Unity Pro, and we are planning to get it before we release the game. For the most part, like it's things like refraction, because we really want something like a water shader, and so we want refraction for that, which is only something you can do in Pro, and what are called full screen effects, which are like post-procs, and we want that for like glow shaders and stuff like that. You can get like a kind of cheap glow shader kind of post-proc effect, which is not a real post-proc effect, but it's things like that. And profiling, yes, profiling is a pretty huge thing. But like you can do a lot of profiling in like Visual Studio as well and stuff like that. I think the community edition especially, a lot of people hate on Express, so the community edition is a big jump forward that way. everybody loves to complain about free software, is what it comes down to. It's like, oh, Visual Studio Express, because you can't do everything in the world that you can do with the Pro version. It's so gimped. It's bullshit. I think it's ridiculous. I think people should be happy with the free software that they get.
I concur.
Yes, Miniman. That's true, and it's not about the price jump. The price jump in Unity is a flat fee, whereas the price jump, whereas there actually is no real price jump. Yeah, basically what Automotus is saying is that, like, you pay $1,500 for a pro license for Unity, and that's it. Whereas with CryEngine and Unreal, you pay like this small fee, but then you also, then you have to pay a percentage of the royalties that you make from the game. So it's a little bit like Epic owns 5% of your game, which, if you're an indie developer, is probably not the best thing for you.
If you're making millions, then it's worth it.
What?
If you're making millions, then it's absolutely not worth it.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. Well, I mean, and you know, and it's just like sharing a percentage of your game is kind of a big deal, and it also will cause more issues. Like, you know, I don't know how it works honestly, but like, at some point, right, you're gonna have to prove to Epic like how much money you made on your game, and so you'll have to like do a lot of paperwork for that. You know, like, are they gonna take your word? Like, oh, I only made $5, so here's your pennies, guys. You know, like, you could say that, but
don't spend it all in one place.
Yeah, so it kind of gets questionable there. So I would never want to deal with paying the engine, the company that made the engine that I work with, like a percentage of the sales of my game. That's like extra paperwork. It's extra hassle. It just sounds annoying, honestly. I would never want to do that. Trigger. I assume you're talking about your 30-day free trial of Unity Pro. I have not actually activated either. I've been tempted many, many times. But now that I have Pro at work, it just doesn't really matter too much. If I'm like so curious about one particular thing, I could check it out there. But yeah, I mean, like, and that's the thing, is that Pro, like, the 30-day trial isn't super worth it unless you're really seriously unless it's gonna be the deciding factor of whether or not you get Pro, and if it is, then you lose all the work that you did for all the Pro stuff until you buy it. So it's kind of like, it forces you into just doing it sooner than later, which is why I don't want to touch it until like we're just about ready to buy it. You're saying that Epic doesn't have a cap? So the cap on the free version of Unity is $100K, and so as long as you're making under $100,000, you don't have to pay anything ever, and that's yearly. But I'm sure that Unreal and Crytek don't have caps because they own 5% no matter what you make. So they obviously would not have an interest in putting a cap on that. Is there any other smaller thing I can do?
I'm almost done here.
Spider Mouse is implemented, so I'm going to toss that over. And mic drop holds too long. Oh, this is an interesting one. GUI reload, clear character and reset. So I don't even know. It's been so long since I touched any GUI stuff. I guess it's the main menu? Who the fuck knows? No, that's just one button that says I'm a button, and when you click on it, it says you click the button.
Oh my god, button.
I'm gonna guess that's not our main menu.
I'm gonna go with oh my god, button.
Is it in sector settings or something? I don't even know where this goddamn button is. Where the main menu is that we have. Sector settings.
What the fuck?
GUI, this must be it. Yep, fake balls, there you go. Yes, in trade, I'm so with you.
Wow.
Can't wait until on GUI is fucking history. I don't know. It's one of those things that, you know, a company that makes such like user friendly stuff and is very smart about so many of the things that they do and so particular about all the things that they do, made this on GUI function that is such a hassle. It's pretty weird. Oh, weird. So it does actually... It really is a full reload of the level. It didn't seem like it was when I didn't seem like it was when I did this. Alright, so you go there, reload. Yeah, I guess it is. I wonder why I thought that this didn't do the thing that I thought it did. Yeah, that's fine.
It's such a giant pain in the balls. Oh, dicks. That's why.
Are you talking about you don't like Unity tutorials? I guess like videos and stuff like that, I've never found them super helpful, but I like there are a couple of books on Unity that would be all you would need. We started in Unity 3, and I just got a book that was like Unity 3 game development, and just went through that in like a couple of days, and then was able to do shit, and then that's kind of all you need to do. Relying on smatterings of random, you know, people putting up tutorials on really specific things is rarely the ideal way to go. Oh, you don't like making tutorials? Yeah.
That's so weird.
Yeah, the whole like making a new rect for like per frame, it's stuff like that always annoys me. If there is something that you need every frame, how about you just create it once and then just use it? You know, it's really, really stupid stuff. All kinds of dumb stuff. Yeah, Trent did programmer fan art. Oh man, that sounds awesome. Here it is.
What happened?
Trent made a programmer fan art.
No.
Yeah,
What did he do?
That's what I hear. That is some pixel art. Some pixel fan art. Let's see. I'm going to get this in here and fit it into our scene. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Get down there.
Ha!
It's very accurate to the side-scrolling flat nature of.
Definitely.
Oh, that's the clone tube.
It's the clone tube.
That's awesome. That is super awesome. What is it? Save it. Go ahead. Save it. I dare you.
Alright, so I got a few bugs I gotta work out there. Gross.
With what?
With this guy. But it's starting to get textured. It's starting to look like a real asset. So, you can see it.
Yeah. Oh, that is awesome.
So, I did a few like creative tweaks to it. I don't know if you notice, just in the overall design of it. I mean, like adding some of this interior shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's dots in the back. Yeah, there's little circles right there.
Yeah, I did a few little creative tweaks to it. These two guys
Buttons.
here.
Yeah, they look like
I'm just adding
buttons.
shit, basically,
Nice.
just to kind of give it a little bit more to it. And one thing I wanted to do was just paint it to make sure that everything worked on it, which luckily I did because some of it doesn't work. But essentially what I can do is now give this to Mary, and then she can actually like paint over it. So, and then from here we've got like our, she can use this as like her guideline. Know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fucking awesome.
And then she can do like a real painting of it. Rather than my fucking shitty ass, like, slapped together. Oh, Trent's out. Night, Trent.
Peace, Trent.
I think I am not far behind.
Yeah, I'm just gonna see if this level goes anywhere ever. Is that Kanye?
Yeah. Gojo!
I'm guessing. Oh, I'm totally cheating. So don't.
Oh my god, you cheat.
Boom. All right, I'll stop cheating now. Fuck. See, and I died like instantly. This is why I cheat. Fuck. Fucking. This game is so hard. Why is this game so hard?
I don't know, I just saw you make it through.
You saw me make it through when I was cheating. I'm on the next
Oh.
level now, and it's like fucking hard as balls. Like the timing is like so precise. All right, good. Whoop! Don't do that.
Oh, dude, that one just chewed you up.
I want to get that thingy. Oh, damn it! You did that on purpose. Fucking
Who? Alex?
yeah. Made it so that like there's this one. Fuck. I want to get. I want to
yeah,
get that.
The orb is right above the fucking...
There we go. Oh, I guess this doesn't go anywhere. Broken portal. I mean, here I have chicken legs. He doesn't have chicken legs, really.
Kind of doesn't have any legs.
He just has tiny feet. Well, his legs are really thick, actually.
Yeah, it's kind
Like
of
his legs are super thick. It's his feet that are tiny.
Word. Alright, I think about it, son.
Yeah, it's definitely really fucking late. But yeah, thanks for everybody for tuning in. I think AJ was far more productive than I was tonight, but got a couple of bugs squashed, so that's good. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. We got some fucking awesome fan art, which I can't wait to send to Alex tomorrow.
Yeah, he's gonna be pretty stoked.
And yeah, so we will see y'alls in the later times.
Cool. Night, y'all.
Peace out.